Hi everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode 19 for our Legendary Beastmen campaign for Total War Warhammer. I'm the strategy professor. If you just joined us for the first time, this is a pure campaign, which means that we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate lords on the campaign map, and we don't do any other shenanigans or tomfoolery that would otherwise give us an unfair advantage over the AI. I like it that way. It's a lot of fun. I hope you do too. So let's go ahead and get back in here. Alright, so last turn we were able to clean up Balthasar Gelt. We sacked Altdorf either last turn or the turn before, and we were just trying to decide where we wanted to go next. And a devoted subscriber, probably the person who has written like half of the comments from people in here, Frapper, who I love, he's awesome, he or she, I don't know for sure, suggested that I spend a little bit less time talking about the skills whenever I change my mind on things and try to do that off screen a little bit more. Just so that we can spend more time like doing battles and moving places and things like that. So I agree with that, and I'm going to do that. Just keep in mind also that I record everything live as well, so I can't go back and edit it. So if something really weird happens, like when we lost a lord a few turns ago and I have to rethink you know, my approach and my strategy, then I might have to do it on the fly. But I will try to do more of that off screen and just be prepared to come in and just make those decisions at the start of the next turn. Okay, so speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and get Fueled by Blood here. The Vigor Loss reduction is quite good, as I've described before, and I want to get over and start getting Freakish Mutations for sure, and probably either Fury of the Herd or Mage Hunter as my next few things. If I want to start transitioning into Gores, I'll do the Gore Herd, and Freakish Mutations is really good. Hopefully that affects Giants, Cygors, and Minotaurs. We'll see. But that's the thought process there. And then with Gorgle, it's pretty easy. You just get his, at least for the next couple levels, you just get this and then this, and he's good to go. Very strong. Now I did just notice I got an awesome Bad Influence buff for an extra +3 Horde growth, which is pretty insane. Like he's got +22 growth right now without any other buffs. So I think that I really need to get this, and it's only going to take a couple more turns to do it. So that's great. And as soon as I get this, I think I'm going to rotate one of my followers. I think I have a... Or do I have the guy that... Doe. Do I have Doe on both of them? If so, then that doesn't even matter. Yeah, I've got it on both of them. He also got Ruinous Shroud, which is sweet. Extra Corruption. So those last couple of fights gave us some really nice buffs off the end of it. Let me just look at the items here. I forgot to look at that beforehand. That's really good. Is it better than +10 melee attack, though? I think so, because we're getting a lot of our attack off of charge. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute that in there. 22%. It's activatable with a cooldown. Now, they buffed the duration. Holy cow, that's a long duration. That's 1 minute. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's do that. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's look at the Gorble real quick, see if there's any extra items I can give him. No. Armor. No. Weapon. What is this? 4 attack. I think 10 attack would be better. Yeah, Kozrak has 8 attack. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and give him the 10 attack. Fire resistance. Just give him magic resistance overall. Good. I just looked over here. There's nothing. Okay. Alright, we're all upgraded. We're all good. I think I've decided, as I explained last time, to start going south. There's just a greater density of things. We're going to go south and just kind of work our way and destroy all of this stuff. I could chase them to the north. They are reclaiming some of this territory, and that's annoying. But the geography is much broader up here, so I just have to spend more time running, and I really just want to spend more time killing. So I think like just this area, maybe going south, maybe coming over here. Because remember, I can jump across these mountains pretty easily. I think that's what we're interested in doing. Oh, and I do want to get a shaman back. I think we can afford it. It's tough. It's going to be tough on the cost. Let me combine one of those there. Yes, now we have to keep 17 for the Bray Herd, but to save a little bit on cost. So I'm not sure if I can afford the shaman. I mean, 2,000 a turn, give me 13 turns. I think we can do it though. I need to start leveling one of those up. I just used one in multiplayer, and they do get pretty strong with devolve and the extra Cygor it can spawn. So let's go ahead and get a shaman back. Can we hire with this guy? Oh no, we can't because he doesn't have the building for it. Okay, so it's got to be him. Let's move up just a little bit here. Okay, good. And now we can punish a little bit. Higher. And we have a decent Bray Shaman here, so this gives -2 leadership, so that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and take it. Checking to see, what does give him things? Now once he gets his chariot, he can actually be decently combat effective, even though he's not so much at the start. Yeah, no more items. That's okay, we'll start leveling him up soon. We can also use him to scout. We do need somebody that can run in and out to scout pretty easily, so. And I don't think we want any buildings here. Check. No, we're saving up for this pile of flesh, and then that. That's expensive, but I think we can pull it off. That'll be all the growth that we need, pretty much. Eventually we'll get this, but it'll be a while. This would also be nice if I want to upgrade to the gore units. I don't think I'm going to get best of gores. I mean, maybe, but that's in the distant future. I might switch up to gore units eventually. I think I want to go ahead and upgrade this just to save the cost. I do have a lot of gore units here. I mean, I know I think about that almost every episode. That would affect my entire army. Now, 5% would be 100 a turn. So that would be 40 turns before it's worth it if I'm not making gore units. So I think that's probably not worth it. It does cost 4,000, right? Yeah, that's not worth it just for the cash. 40 turns to pay for it. Not gonna be worth it. We'll go ahead and end the turn there. We'll move this guy up a little bit, actually. Just so we can maybe get down to Grunsburg next turn. And maybe there's an argument for moving this guy forward as well, just to make sure we get to that. Let's do that. We don't really need the replenishment that much. Okay, let's do it. Are they just like trying to... Oh, they're moving to Kemperbad, okay. I have to say, are they just like trying to kite us? Like, are they trying to just distract us while they develop defenses down here? I'm not really sure. I think he was just running to Kemperbad, though. They can sort of see the writing on the wall. So maybe they just try to kite and distract me while they bring out the Brigade of Heroes to mess with me. Alright, what do you have? Assault units failure. I'm not that scared of what they have, especially with both armies here.
Don't think so.
That's a pretty decent little army. I could try to bait him if I was feeling really saucy. I could, like, try to bait him into a fight in the underway, but I don't think we want that. We want to be able to surround them. To use our numbers advantage. Who needs to level up the most? Both of them can reach it. What does it have? He's closer to a leveling. He also has the Gorbel with him. But I want him to take the least amount of damage because he's already kind of damaged. So let's just run like right here.
No.
This is virtually nothing here. Let's put the Bray Shaman with him just so that we can get some experience. We'll attack him with him. It's gonna be an auto resolve. Yeah. Oh, they had Reichsguard, actually. Wow, okay. They had a decent little force. In terms of some upgrades. I mean, nowhere close to enough to make this anywhere close to competitive, but... money. Money. I think you should take the money. I mean, if it's, like, even 1,000 and up, I could do it. I've seen some other streamers just, like, really early take the horde growth. I don't think that's correct, based on the reasons that I describe in episodes 1 and 2. Money is really your limiting factor. Horde growth is not that much of a problem. Besides, when they go back and retake it, and there's no money there, then you can get the horde growth out of it. So when we come back, start knocking out all of this stuff, again, they're probably not going to have it that well developed. No. They're not going to have it that well developed. And so then when it's only worth, you know, 300-400 gold, maybe no gold, if they have it like 0 development, then that's when you burn it and get the horde growth. But if you're getting money out of it, you really need to get that money, because you don't have any other way to get income. It's not like Chaos where you can get some income off your buildings. Alright, so where to next? Look here, I can see a density. I do have enough cash on hand where I can go through here and go on a rampage and level all this stuff up. Get a lot of growth. There is an argument for getting another lord, getting the legendary lord that I can get now. When I get enough horde growth, which is with him. And then I can use him to attack... I can use him to attack the other buildings over there, and so that he gets the growth, so that he can get his buildings up faster. So maybe that's the strategy, is whenever I'm ready to make that legendary lord, then I come in here and I just feed him kills on these towns, so that I can just turbo boost him up to get Pile of Flesh to save cost. Because the reason I don't have a third lord right now is because the cost is crazy. But if I turbo boost him up to Pile of Flesh, and then just hand in units, then I could get that third army going again. Because I am going to need a third army eventually, just to cover enough ground. Because these guys are all going to start, like, reclaiming all this territory eventually. At least that's what I think will happen. And so I need a janitor to go around and clean that up. Alright, how much growth is it to hire the lord? I think it's like 6. Yeah, it's a lot. That is a lot. But I think we can pull it off. That's so good though. Like, I really almost want to get that guy over the legendary lord. Malagor is really not that impressive. That's so crazy. How's my growth look? We will get some more fights in here. I just think of so many things, like, as I'm playing, that I didn't think of before the game. Okay, I can't do it with this guy. He doesn't have enough growth because he's got this Pile of Flesh. I need to tech him up. And I really need for him to get that Pile of Flesh. Because as soon as he gets one, then he can get the second one pretty quickly. It does cost a lot, but that extra 25% will add up very quickly. Yeah, that's coming up in 1 turn. I can afford this. So I think, and this is going to put us a little tight on cash. I think I'll hold off for now. I'll hold off for now and just make sure I can afford both of these. It's going to be 18,000. But it will reduce our cost by 50%. So if we look at total cost, what was it, 2,000? It's 1,000 a turn. That means 18 turns. It pays for itself. And then anything from there on out is just strictly awesome. Although an argument can be made that that's going to cost me a lot of growth, because it's going to cut my growth. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. It's going to cut my growth by a lot, by 10. I'll still get 10 per turn though, which means it'll take 16 turns to hire that legendary lord. Or I could hire the legendary lord now, eat a little bit of cost, and then still get 20 per turn. So that'll delay this by 8 turns. What's more important right now, 1,000 per turn, or a 1,000 per turn or Legendary Lord. I can't really afford more units with the Legendary Lord right now. That's the thing. I really, really need that cost reduction. So I guess we'll wait. We'll wait on it. We can also burn these and get the growth that way, and then hire the Legendary Lord. And just hand him units. Okay, but for now, that's going to be it. So I guess we'll go south and try to knock out this and this. And then maybe jump back over here. I could split my army up, but it's on the dangerous side. Just come over here and knock out Homgart. Let's grab these two next. Let's just grab Nolan and Kemperbad because I think I can get both of those. Let's put one over here.
I refuse.
This guy has almost nothing. What's Kemperbad have? Oh, it actually has a pretty good little garrison. Is that a tier 2 or 1? Tier 1. So we might need both of them for that.
I'll ignore that.
Or we could knock out Nuln together. That's probably even juicier. What is that, a tier 4? Yeah, it's tier 4. And we really need to grab this before he hires a bunch of new units.
I refuse.
So it has, what, 3? He's probably going to hire 3 more, so it's going to be 6. 13. Yeah, but we'll go for Grunsburg next. Okay. I think that's going to do it. Huh. Is he going to run all the way down there to reinforce? No, he's out of there. He's done. Forget it. Good luck, guys. Yeah, they're just trying to stall as much as they can and then just sit over here. Oh god, did they just kill somebody? I just saw like a little animation here. Okay, assassinate failure. Now that is going to kill my horde growth, but I'm getting so much every turn that I think it's okay to go for this. I do want the growth, but I also want replenishment, because that one army is going to get hurt, and we're about to do a large siege. So I think when one falls, this will delay me 2 turns on the growth, but like I said before, I don't think it lets you go into the negative. So we can test it and see, but I don't think it's going to knock away your population surplus if you go negative horde growth. I think it just basically stops you from growing for 2 turns. We don't need that. That's overkill. That has been really good for us, but at this juncture, I think we have enough growth. Like, getting that reduction in cost is really nice, but being able to heal my Cygors and Minotaurs and all that stuff, especially after this upcoming siege, I think is going to be even better. Alright, when one falls. Alright, so let's go ahead and just double check this and see. We needed to go this guy, so he's going to get negative growth. Right, negative growth. Okay, so we're going to see if it drops below 4. I don't think it will. My other guy can actually power through it. He has so much growth, he's still going to be positive, I think. Yeah, he's still positive, which is insane. I could go ahead and buy that. I'll wait on it, though, because I need to be able to attack. Can I get enough movement left? The other guy has to be the one that attacks because he has the Minotaurs. Oh, I can actually buy it this turn. Huh. Sweet. So I can reinforce. Go right here. And I can come in for this attack. That's not anything major. It's not anything major. What are these people up to?
What is unthinkable? Absolutely.
They're just kind of like falling around behind me. Maybe they're trying to get a surround on me if more armies are coming up. It is a danger, but I think I'm okay with just attacking here. What did he hire? He didn't actually hire anybody, so he must be hiring something that takes 2 turns to do. Let's do this. I mean, this is 40 on a very low amount. It is a siege, though. I'm not very good at sieges. Just trying to think if I want to auto-resolve this or not. I think I just auto-resolve it. I mean, I'm absolutely going to obliterate it. Like, it's not even close. We just saw a fight a little bit ago where I had a very similar army, and I just crushed it. And they actually had a lord that had some units with it, so... I mean, I'm basically just going to knock out the tower with the Cygors. And then I'm going to... just walk in with my lords and just smash my way through all that. Yeah, there's just nothing they have that's going to stop that. And it's not really going to matter how many units I lose, so even if they did slightly more casualty, because I'm going to regenerate 100% over the next 2 turns. So I think this is just going to save some time. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Hope you guys are cool with that, guys and gals. Let me know in the comments if you're not, but I think this is pretty self-explanatory, especially with the replenishment that I have upcoming. I'll just go for a little time saver there. Alright. Nice cash. Some ranks. They barely got scratched. What do we win? Oh, sweet. Boom. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're getting some cash flow. So I think I just want fueled by blood, right? Just making sure. Slugskin got children. I will get lightning strike eventually. Just the problem is I want both of my units together right now. Why didn't I use... I should have put a point in that instead of Dark Apothecary. Because at the end I might get that for settlement raising. I'm not sure, but fueled by blood. Okay. Yeah, everybody gets the plus 20 charge bonus. That's sweet. Looking at him again, it's been a little while. Yeah, that's really awesome. I mean, the extra leadership's very nice. Plus 20 leadership is not to be denied, but this extra 3 for recruits. Can't get that one anymore. How long until I get some of these? That is amazing. Devastating charge is really good. I think from what I remember, this stuff's pretty garbage, right? It's not that great. Not that great. Okay. Let's say Brayard here. Need to get to devolve like ASAP. This is actually super good. I didn't realize in the multiplayer that this applies to everybody on the map at all. Well, it's only if you cast. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was at all times. But it's only if you cast, but still. If you cast spells, it gives everyone a little bit extra vigor. It's pretty good. Devolve is still going to be our main thing, but this is nice. Alright, so we need 1 more point ASAP so we can get to devolve. Well, actually, local enemy region or building construction. I mean, saving 15% is super relevant right now because I'm just about to hire, or I'm just about to build that 18,000 gold set of buildings. So 15% would be what, 1,800? It'd be like 2,700 right off the bat. Jeez, and you can hop him around to any lord that you want and just save that money. And we already want to get to this for the 30% cooldown reduction. And it's for all heroes and lords. To any sort of spells they happen to have. I don't know if that applies to items or not. But, I mean, I do want to get Devolve, because Devolve is really powerful. I don't want to slow that down, but do I really want to leave 2,700 cash on the table for that? I mean, that's 2 turns of upkeep. That's not even including all the other money I'll save when I upgrade all the other buildings. But you have to be in an enemy region. Yeah, I think I want that first. I'm going to delay this a little bit, but this is just too much money to leave on the table. Alright. I do want freakish mutations. Okay, I'm about to get the discount also, so then I'll be able to hold on to giants and Cygors. Right now, this unit, or this army can't have giants and Cygors because I don't have the cost reduction, but very soon I will. So I want to go ahead and get the freakish with it. I was considering getting fueled by blood a little bit more, but that's okay. So he can't move this turn. The question is, do I wait 1 turn to get that cost reduction? Let me see. Okay, so it's going to cost me about 2,000 a turn here. And I'm already stopped. This is only 5,100. Oh, okay, sweet. So it's already giving me the discount. It's counting this as an enemy region. One thing I was concerned about is, well, if it's in a region where I just raised, then it may not count as an enemy region because it's neutral. But apparently everything counts as an enemy region, basically. I have no homeland, so... Okay, awesome. Well, that makes that easy then. Let's go ahead and do it. And then next turn we can get it for just 1 more growth. Actually, we'll have to wait a couple of turns, and then we can get it for another growth. Do I want to hire? My bankroll is getting pretty big now. I could get 1 extra shaman. Let's see. I actually like this wounding aggressors thing a little bit, just because like, I'm just gonna have heroes constantly coming after me. Just knocking them out for a little bit would be kind of cool. I think I can afford the extra cash right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him. Get him upgrading. No one else can move. Do I recruit? I don't think I need to recruit. I could stop and recruit like another giant or 2 if I really wanted to, but I feel like this is strong enough for what we're dealing with. Okay. That's gonna be it. Okay, so my beast herd has had enough. They want to run up here and get in a fight. That's fine. I understand. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's trying to run to Wiesenberg? Okay, we'll go crush that next turn. Now this might be an opportunity to split up and kill Kemperbad and that place over there. I don't know what they're doing. They're just like, what do we do? These beastmen are obliterating us. How do we stop them? Get a beast herd. What do I have at Wiesenberg? So, tier 3 looks juicy. They have no gates. They got, what, 6 units? 15 units. I should be able to just solo that. I actually want to get hurt also because I'm going to heal, so I want to leverage that for next turn. Let's see here. Oh, he can't quite make it. He can't make it. Let's see. Can I get over? I can't get up there. Yeah, I'm not going to backtrack. Did these guys just injure them and they ran away or something?
I will not obey.
I can't tell, but my beast herd's chasing them, so I guess that's fine. Keeping them at bay. Okay, what are my other options?
I'll ignore.
Talia's got a decent army. Do I want to go for the split up? What does Kemperbad even have? They've got a lot of stuff. Gates, that'll be a juicy one. Okay, who needs to build a building? This guy does. So what I need to do is move him like right here. I think, like here maybe. Move him over there. So we can take Kimperbad next turn. Now he's not going to get the discount, I don't think, right? 12,000. Oh, never mind. I can't even build the building right now. Okay, well, it doesn't matter anyways. I think this is what I want to do anyways, because I think I'm going to get less resistance right here. I'm going to get more resistance down here, potentially.
Not like
So I want my really serious army down here. I can scout with him. I think I'm interested in doing that. Oh, I never even knew there was a little bridge there. That's cool. So I just want to scout and just kind of see what's going on. Well, let's just go like right here first and just see. His eyesight range is not that great. The Banshees is unreal with the vampire counts. They have some huge sight range. Let's go back up here then. Just so that I can get with this army and get some experience next turn when we take Kimperbad. I just wanted a little bit of vision. Just to make sure there's no like crazy stacks hiding out here. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Should be able to solo it. Don't have too much problem. For real? Okay, well we get a good fight here. I don't know how they think this is gonna... like, how they even have a prayer at all. But that's cool, we actually get a good fight. Now my Winds of Magic is low. I mean, I'm reading this correct, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 plus 6 is 13 on 20. Really, really big units. Let's do it. Should be a grand time. They don't even have any mortars, do they? No. So they have to come to me through a hail of Cygor rocks. I mean, this should be a slaughter, but I am kind of glad we do get a good fight in there. We got about 10 minutes left, so this will probably be the end of the episode. But things are definitely heating up, because I really, really need those 45-minute episodes. So let's go to the top of the hill here. Make these our artillery. That can throw so far too, I think, right? I mean, pretty far. Yeah. Let's move a little bit closer. I don't mind clumping up this time because they don't have any other artillery. Make him 9. These guys part of our cavalry. We'll put the giant in here with the infantry. Make these guys our cavalry unit. Alright, so let's go like right here. Let's kind of hide him in the back. He's probably not going to do that much until he gets to evolve. Probably just going to chill. Oh, that's okay. Let's do this. Oh, they should be coming to me. Yeah. I don't like throwing through trees, though. Victory's in our grasp. What the heck? It just told me I had a 50% chance, and now it's telling me that it must have been a miscalculation or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like throwing it in the trees. We'll throw it over here. There we go. just trying to get rid of the halberds if I can. God, these rocks are way off. There we go. A couple good hits there. These halberds, of course, deal bonus to large, and I don't like that. Plus, I'm hoping if I aim for the stuff in the front, if they overshoot it. They're undershooting a lot, though. Maybe the sideboards undershoot, so I should aim for back row stuff. Not really sure how that works. Stay away from spears and halberds. I mean, they're everywhere. It's gonna be hard to do that. Get rid of these spears right here. Oh my gosh, those rocks just shattered those spears. I gotta shut this up right here. That's gotta stop. Knock those out. Gonna hold fire just so we don't shoot them on people. Okay, that scared him. So he just yells on him, I guess. I thought he like swung his club or something, but apparently he just likes to yell. Oh, there he goes. Damage resistance. Let's go kill those. Here, kill these. Get some good shots in over here. Yeah, this army is almost unstoppable at this point in the game. Like, this is really early to have this many of these huge units. I'm actually really impressed with that giant, though. How many kills did he get this time? 35. So he didn't get a ton of kills, but pretty well. The cyborgs are really nice, too. I mean, they're all good. Minotaurs got a lot of kills, too. Because we have such low-tech infantry, we're able to field like really serious monsters and afford it. Right, let's go ahead and hold on that so we don't crack our own guys here. Oops, that looks bad. Yeah, it wasn't good. That's okay, we're regenerated up. What else can we fire up? Everyone else ran off the map. Speed this up. Good on time. 4 minutes, I think. Something like that. Alright, so I don't think I'm gonna have to fight him again, but once again, I want the experience and I want the cash. If you're just joining me for the first time, that's why I always it takes just maybe 30 more seconds just to speed up and kill all the units that you can while they run. You definitely want to do it if the army is going to be able to run, but even in a garrison situation like this, where I don't think the army is going to run, it still gives you more cash and experience. It at least gives you more experience at the end. And I suspect it probably gives you more cash too. So my main guy actually got just a ton of kills. They all did though. Their main guy actually got quite a few. Yep, money. God, these things are worth like... These towns are worth so much. So we can't attack that one. We don't... I mean, maybe we just get closer. It's not going to matter that much. Because we can't build the building. Right? Yeah, we don't have the growth to build the building. That's the deal. Yeah, and after you raise, you can't do anything else, so that's fine. I'll move up a little bit just because you never know. Maybe an army shows up and then I want to just forget this and go kill the army. I don't need to replenish. It's good, it's good. It's good. Alright, let's go next turn. So my Bray herd's coming home, it looks like. That's also, like I said, when you kill stuff in the middle of the map like that and start burning it, it spreads chaos in all directions, which is really helpful. I'm still not quite sure how that buffs us. I know it debuffs the enemy, though, so if they run through it, they take attrition damage. I assume we'd probably get better replenishment. We'll see if we can sneak one more turn in here. Okay, well... They have something like that with the greenskins too. I haven't seen that with any other faction, but that's pretty funny. I like the suggestive language there is pretty funny. Whatever. I mean, it's not a huge deal to lose one of those, but... Can we just straight up kill Fildor? No, we can't. Let me send the shaman up here just to see what we're dealing with. We could just come all the way down here and just keep killing this stuff and then circle back around. We can't jump this, though, to deal with that. But this is just not worth anything. And they're really not teching it up that fast. They are regaining all of this stuff, though. So we kind of want them to build on this stuff when we send a force back through there. It does lower the chaos. How powerful are they? I don't want them to get too strong though. 10. I still like tearing up the middle of the map here.
Don't think so.
Alright, let's go ahead and tear this up. Well, it looks like we have another decent fight here. Now, we don't have the regeneration again next turn, so we're actually going to have to micro this okay. We don't have any of our huge beasts with this army either. But I still think we can do it. Let's get one more fight in here. We'll get one more, and it might take an hour. But whatever, we'll go for 2 fights. Or, I mean, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and save this one. And then that way we know we'll start off the next episode with a good fight that's decent. So we've already had a pretty good fight there. I mean, it ended up being a slaughter, but it only gave us 50% odds, so that was interesting. But we'll go ahead and end it here, and then that way, you know, we'll start off with the fight next battle, and we'll keep it to about the 45 minutes, which is really where we need to be, just so I can keep cranking out the content for you. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please check out the other videos. Start from the beginning. If this is the first episode you've seen, it's been a very exciting, fun campaign so far. Lots of ups, lots of downs. It's been great. And then if you like this, we also have other campaigns, everything except for Chaos, all with the pure campaign model, which is where we don't abuse anything in the game. We just fight a nice, good, clean, fair game. We also have League of Legends if you're interested in that, where I try to get to Diamond by only playing support every single game. So we try to do it just through good strategic thinking, good planning, and good execution of the game. So that's really fun. And I have some educational videos. I don't have a ton yet on that front. I'm going to start making some more soon. I've been trying to keep up with 5 campaigns of Total War and Total War multiplayer and League of Legends and all of these different things. But school's just around the corner. I've got a couple weeks left. So I'm going to try to crank out at least maybe another half dozen or so videos for that, just so I can refer my students to that if they want to know, how to write a better research paper or other things. Of course, I teach this stuff in class, and I meet with students outside of class and conferences and all sorts of things to help them out. But I think just having a good sort of video resource would also be helpful for the students. I know the videos aren't gangbusters popular on the channel. I think they've both been out for about a month now, the 2 that I have, and they have like 30 views. I mean, obviously I'm not doing it for the views or the money, but hopefully more people will look into that as the school semester rolls around, both in my courses and if any of you are students and you just haven't looked at that because it's summertime and you get deep into the semester and you're like, oh man, I have a huge paper due, I could use some help on it. Just check out those videos. I think they're pretty cool. I'm going to try to make them shorter too. Right now each one's about 30 to 40 minutes and very detailed and I think very helpful and useful, but I might try to make condensed versions of it just to be a little more approachable and just make it like a series or something. Just more bite-sized for students. But anyways, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, telling your friends, watching more videos, leaving comments, anything you do with to interact with the videos. I greatly appreciate it. It helps YouTube recognize that we have decent content here so that other people can find and enjoy the same kind of content that I hope you're enjoying. So thank you very much. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you, and have a wonderful evening.